The color guard is commanded by Cadet Matthew Smith. We ask you now to please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
The next time those hunger pains hit you, head to the famous Bees Barbecue, as mentioned in The Blind Side, the movie. In Oxford for 15 years and voted #1 ribs in Oxford. We'll cater all occasions, no matter how small or large the crowd is. We also serve breakfast from 6 a.m. to 9:30. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Bees Barbecue. And don't forget to call about those tailgating trays, 662-236-7090. The Bees Barbecue, the best ribs in Oxford. Looking for home, health, or vehicle insurance, let Farm Bureau handle them all. Lafayette County Farm Bureau Insurance will be glad to help with any insurance need you might have. With real claim service, stop in and see Wayne Perkins or call today, 234-6232. That's 662-234-6232. Oxford, Batesville, and Senatobia Rehabilitation have a professional treatment team including board-certified physical therapists, occupational therapists, athletic trainers, and personal trainers who use advanced technology and equipment to help you achieve optimal results. We provide physical therapy to patients of all ages, ranging from therapy for joint and sport injuries to stroke recovery or work-related injuries. Oxford, Batesville, and Senatobia Rehabilitation. Healing in motion.
And welcome everyone to the playoffs, 4A playoffs tonight between your Lafayette Commodores and the Houston Hilltoppers. And Lafayette on the season played very well down the stretch. They closed the season out winning 5 games in a row after they lost their last game to MUS, which was way back in late September. And they're taking on the Hilltoppers of Houston on the season that went 5-6 overall and 2-3 in their league play. Well, welcome everyone. I'm Browning Subs alongside Lawrence Dockery. And Lawrence, it's playoff time. Friday Night Lights, this is what all these kids, this is what they dream for. This is what they live for. And it's a great atmosphere tonight at William L. Buford Stadium, and it's a new season. You're 0-0 now, and the goal is just to win all your games. You got to win 4 games to be the champion. So starts tonight, Lawrence. They take on Houston. Now, what are your keys to the game for the Commodores to get this victory?
Keys to the game is you keep doing what you've been doing the last 5 games, because you've been winning a lot of games. You've won 5 in a row. They got hot at the right time. Remember the New York Giants on their runs to the Super Bowls a couple years ago. They got hot at the right time. Keep your playmakers involved. You know, Rashawn Rocket, Tay Owens, Terrell Price, excuse me. You get those guys involved on offense early, good things to happen. We've seen a lot of improved play from Devin Thomas. He's been really good, done a really good job of keeping the ball, getting yards after contact. Just continue to trust the defense too. Defense played phenomenal all season. Shouldn't be any different tonight.
And let's talk about the scenarios tonight. So if Lafayette loses, they're out. but if they win, they will advance to play a home game next week against the winner of Cleveland and Amory. So the Commodores tonight wearing their home red uniforms, red pants, and the Hilltoppers of Houston wearing their road white jerseys with white pants. And here we go. Lafayette will receive the opening kick, and that's Tate Owens to hit off him. He better pick it up, and he does, but gets taken down right near the 10-yard line. And Lawrence, that one there, that's all about fielding the ball properly, and he didn't. But Lawrence, let's talk about this. Has got to be the coldest game of the year for the Commodores. How do you think that this affects their offense in any way?
Well, it may affect the snap count, the exchange between center and quarterback. That's usually where things can go wrong with really cold weather. Devin Thomas doesn't really air it out that much, so that won't be a factor for him throwing the ball for the most part. But watch on the exchanges, A, between the center and the quarterback, and B, between the quarterback and whoever he's got in the backfield with him.
Devin Thomas, the veteran quarterback, is out, and he'll hand the ball off to Terrell Price on the play, and he might have lost a yard on that one.
Interesting you mentioned the home red uniform. So I think this is the first time all season they've worn the red pants at home. Normally they wear the gold pants.
The Commodores, they like to mix and match their uniforms and great colors, and that they look just fine right here on DoresTV, which is powered by Beacon Restaurant, home of the Big Bubba.
Special game, special uniforms.
That's right, Lawrence. So 2nd and 10, no gain on that last play. Thomas runs out, and he pitches it, and there goes Terrell Price, and he's got the first down.
I mentioned in the pregame, Devin Thomas done a really good job of keeping the football there. That's really one of the few times this season we've seen him pitch the ball. Worked out well. They got the first down.
Move those chains is what Terrell Price had in mind, and he did. 1st and 10 on the 26-yard line. Lafayette head coach Eric Robertson is on the sidelines giving the signal to Thomas. A lot of players wearing a long sleeve tonight, and I can imagine because of the weather. Thomas throws it. It's high, and Coker makes the catch right near the 43-yard line. Another first down for the Commodores.
Interesting that I say he's not going to air it out too much, and then boom, he puts a bullet to Coker. I think the defense was expecting run, kind of like I was. When the defense expects something and you do something else, it tends to work out okay. You got 15 yards on that play.
2 first downs already on this drive on the last 2 plays. Commodores, they get quickly to the line. Owens and Price in the backfield. Play clock at 15 as Thomas gets the signal with 10.5 minutes to play here early in the first quarter. There's the handoff to Tate Owens. His first carry of the night, and he's past the 50. And he's still going past the 30 to the 20. On his feet still. And he gets his way just short of the end zone. It'll be out of bounds at around the 2-yard line.
What a run from Tate Owens. He didn't even get any good blocks down the field. That tends to happen when you get out in the open field with this Commodore receiving corps. He just outran everybody. So close to getting that touchdown. He knocked the pylon over. Must have been after he stepped out of bounds.
First and goal for the Commodores. And look at these last 3 plays, Lawrence. We saw a Price first down, a Coker pass reception, and then Tate Owens takes it almost to the house. Great offensive efficiency so far for Lafayette. And there's the handoff, and it looks like he's in the end zone. Terrell Price gets the touchdown for Lafayette. And what a beautifully offensive execution for Lafayette after they received the ball at the 10-yard line. They go 90 yards, and these last 4 plays were just splendid.
They got the playmakers involved. You got the running game going. You had a great pitch from Devin Thomas, and then you had another good throw from Devin Thomas to Coker, and then you gave it to Tate Owens, and then you gave it to Terrell Price. Good things happen when you get those guys involved on offense, and you got a 6-0 lead right now.
Ryan Holland will attempt the extra point. It's up. And the extra point is good. Lafayette leads 7-0 early here in the first quarter. We will take a break, but stay with us here on DoresTV.
Family owned and operated since 1959, the Beacon Restaurant is the gathering place in Oxford for family and friends. Come in, grab a seat with a familiar face for a down-home breakfast and a fresh cup of coffee. You might even hear a lie or two. Breakfast not your thing? Then try our signature plate lunches. For service with a smile, come join us for any meal at the Beacon Restaurant on North Lamar in Oxford. And nah, we ain't got no sweet tea.
So I switched my car insurance to State Farm. I saved $480. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't say it.
You know what it is, right?
Yeah, don't.
It's a lot of dough.
Switch and you could save $480 with State Farm.
It's a lot of dough.
See if Marty Stark in Oxford can save you a lot of dough.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Oxford Kubota is your one-stop shop for your farm or ranch. Whether you need a zero-turn mower, compact tractor, or the impressive M-Series cab tractor, Oxford Kubota can put together a package deal to fit your needs. We offer a fully stocked parts department and a service department with factory-trained technicians that can service your tractor, ATV, or UTV, regardless of the make or model. Come by for a test drive at 93 Highway 30 East, next to Oxford Farm and Ranch. Oxford Kubota.
And welcome back to DoresTV, ladies and gentlemen. Lafayette, they had a beautiful 4 last plays to get into the end zone. They go 90 yards on their first drive. And as Ryan Holland kicks off, we'd like to thank Beast Hickory Smoked Barbecue for sponsoring your Lafayette Commodores. Got great barbecue, burgers, got it all. Check them out at Beast Hickory Smoked Barbecue. And there's Houston on the return, and he's still on his feet, and that was a heck of a kick return from one of the Hilltoppers.
The dangers of the short kickoff right there is you give it, he's already at the 20-yard line, so he doesn't have to go 100 to 90 yards. He only has to go 75 to 80 yards.
Denver McQuarrie, the guy who ran that one, and now they are in Lafayette territory. Ball on the 42-yard line is where they'll start.
First and 10 from the Commodore, 42-yard line.
We'll start from the 42, like I mentioned, and Lawrence, now it's an early test for this defense. They've been strong all season long, but now they got to make up for what the special teams just failed on.
Well, the good thing for the Commodores, the defense, is they can afford to give up a few yards here because they're not in field goal range.
And look at that. That's going to be a huge loss on the play as
Quinn Jones, among others.
Quinn May will lose about 5 yards.
Good penetration from the defensive line there, as they didn't buy the motion on offense.
2nd and 15, 9.5 minutes to go here early in this first quarter of the 4A playoffs, first round. Mays in motion. Quarterback Baskins throws it across the middle, and did it get picked off? That's Murphy with the interception, it looks like, and Lafayette will take over on offense.
Penetration from the defensive line there forced the errant throw from the quarterback. Threw it into an area of the field where he really shouldn't have thrown it, not just because it got picked off, but that's a poor coaching of a quarterback right there, is that's one you just got to throw away. Get outside the tackles and get rid of that one. Live to fight another day. Throws the interception. Commodores aren't hurt by the big kickoff return.
Well, Lafayette, they catch a break, and they will get the ball back. Defense very aware on that play. Back on offense, Coker, Owens, Price, all those guys made plays on that last drive. And here's Devin Thomas. He'll keep it himself. And he fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Houston. Flag on the play, though. And he's going to take it all the way out of bounds at the 6-yard line. That fumble recovery was by Damian Fields, but there's a flag. We will see.
I figure it's going to be on the Commodores, and it'll be declined.
Well, we're just waiting for the official's word, but I think, Lawrence, I think you're going to be right as the official. Yep, holding its Commodores. Penalties decline. Houston takes over. Good call, Lawrence. And now the defense is at another test. I mean, what a crazy game this has been.
The interception, all for naught. Very next play to turn it over after your defense comes up big with an interception.
Here come the Hilltoppers. Taylor Baskins at quarterback. And he'll give it. Oh, that's an easy touchdown for Damian Fields, who also recovered that fumble. So 2 big plays for Damian Fields in Houston. I mean, what an easy way to get a touchdown there, Lawrence.
You mentioned that Damian Fields not only recovered the fumble and took it all the way back, but then ran in for a touchdown right there. There's only maybe 22 guys over on that Houston sideline. A lot of these guys are doubling up on offense and defense. So what they can't afford to have happen is injuries or ejections.
The kicker, Parker West, will attempt the extra point, and it's blocked.
Quinn Jones coming up big again. Oh, I wish they let you return blocked extra points. Because Quinn Jones,
he was 10 yards ahead.
He had a 10-yard head start. That would have been 2 points.
We'll take a break. Lafayette catches another break with a blocked extra point. Stay with us here on DoresTV.
Hello, this is Gant Boone with Oxford University Bank. This day and age, it is hard to beat an original, much less an Oxford original. And that is exactly what you get with OUB. We have Kasasa checking and savings accounts with ATM refunds nationwide. Perfect for everyone, especially students. So whether you're a full-time resident of Oxford or just looking to get here as soon as you can, choose OUB. Live Oxford, Bank Oxford, Oxford University Bank, member FDIC.
You probably think Domino's pizza cheese comes out of a big plastic bag. And it does. But before it goes into that bag, our cheese was crafted to perfection by an award-winning mozzarella maker using milk from family-owned dairy farms. And we got help from a cheese technologist and a National Cheese Institute laureate award winner, which is really a thing. So order 2 medium, 2-topping Domino's pizzas for $5.99 each and taste why you can't judge a cheese by its bag.
Welcome to Furniture World, home of the better buy. Get more selection with even more savings. If you're needing furniture for your home, apartment, or dorm room, we have the quality that you want at the prices that you can afford. We also have interest-free financing with approved credit, plus free delivery is available within our area. So come by and see why we're Oxford's #1 furniture store.
Welcome back to DoresTV, everyone. Class 4A playoffs tonight between Houston and Lafayette. And what a crazy game it's been as Fields punched it in for the touchdown, and he also recovered a Thomas fumble. But the Hilltoppers missed the extra point as it was blocked. Lafayette has the 7-6 lead here early with 9 minutes to go. And Tate Owens, again, doesn't field the ball right, but he gets ahead of steam, and he gets tackled right where the 43-yard line is. I mean, this game, Lawrence, so many twists and turns.
We're only 3 minutes into the game, and we've already had enough insanity to last a whole postseason.
44-yard line.
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Commodores.
That's right, Lawrence. And before the Commodores take over, we'd like to thank Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Visit the East University Avenue location and see the selection of 2015 model cars and trucks, as well as pre-owned inventory. Allen Samuels, come by. Let's be friends. And there it is as Rashawn Rocket dances his way outside, out of bounds, near the 21-yard line.
Really, the first time this season we've seen the little swing pass work that well for the Commodores. Just a little swing pass, swinging out to the wide receiver and trust that he's going to get some blocks down the field. It's exactly what happened.
And Rashawn Rocket, Lawrence, we haven't really heard his name in a while. He's kind of been taken out of the offense. He played early in the season due to Price's injury, but that's good to see him get involved there.
Wasn't he the one who had that kickoff return for touchdown against Corinth?
That was Tate Owens.
Owens.
But, I mean, no question, Lawrence. We've talked all season long about the depth of this offense, and they are just playing spectacular football right now, and that's Terrell Price takes it near the 10-yard line.
This game's going at 100 miles an hour right now. It really is.
so much has happened, and we're only 4.5 minutes in.
Officials timeout.
Officials time on the play as I think a Lafayette player is down. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us on DoresTV.
The next time those hunger pains hit you, head to the famous Bees Barbecue, as mentioned in The Blind Side, the movie. In Oxford for 15 years and voted #1 ribs in Oxford. We'll cater all occasions, no matter how small or large the crowd is. We also serve breakfast from 6 a.m. to 9:30. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Bees Barbecue. And don't forget to call about those tailgating trays, 662-236-7090. Bees Barbecue, the best ribs in Oxford. Looking for home, health, or vehicle insurance, let Farm Bureau handle them all. Lafayette County Farm Bureau Insurance will be glad to help with any insurance need you might have. With real claim service, stop in and see Wayne Perkins or call today, 234-6232. That's 662-234-6232. Oxford, Batesville, and Senatobia Rehabilitation have a professional treatment team including board-certified physical therapists, occupational therapists, athletic trainers, and personal trainers who use advanced technology and equipment to help you achieve optimal results. We provide physical therapy to patients of all ages, ranging from therapy for joint and sport injuries to stroke recovery or work-related injuries. Oxford, Batesville, and Senatobia Rehabilitation. Healing in motion.
Welcome back to DoresTV, everyone. And while we got a second, we would like to thank Lafayette County Farm Bureau. Farm Bureau agent Wayne Perkins is located at 2604 West Oxford Loop, Oxford, Mississippi. And his number is 234-6232. They measured the ball on the Terrell Price carry, and he got the first down. So 1st and 10 on the 11 is Lafayette. Here's Devin Thomas. Thomas gives it to Price, who maybe gets 2 yards.
Gain of 4. Second down, 6.
Second down and 6. So he picked up 4 on the play. Ball on the 7. Cold night here at William L. Buford Stadium. It's November. It's fall. It's going to get a little cold out, but beautiful football field tonight. Fans made the trip, and there's the handoff for Sean. Rocky gets another carry, and he's going to lose probably about 4 yards on the play.
Couldn't turn the corner and get it upfield.
And Lawrence, I know we're just 5 minutes into the game here, but that extra point that was blocked, that cost Houston a point, I think that potentially could be a big game changer.
That could be. We saw that happen in the Ripley game earlier this year. As it came, the Commodores had blocked an extra point, and it came down to needing Ripley to miss a field goal as time expired, being down 14-13.
That was a huge win for Lafayette as Ripley missed a field goal to end that game. Here's Devin Thomas. He pitches it out to Terrell Price. And
there's a flag over on the far side.
False start against Lafayette.
Illegal procedure against the Commodores.
And that's going to bring them back another 5 yards. So Ryan Holland better be ready to kick a field goal if needed.
They always are.
He's not warming up right now. He's just kind of walking. He's holding his tee, so I guess he's prepared for it in case they need him. Under 7 minutes to go now. 3rd and 14 on the 15. Really, here I think you need to try to throw a bomb to the end zone.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, you're in field goal range, and you're only at the 15. That's exactly
Thomas
what they do.
Looks, throws it deep. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. And he's still on his feet.
We got multiple flags down. I think
Might
it's gonna
be a block. Yeah, you're right, Lawrence.
Block in the back, but that was a horrible throw by Devin Thomas. I think he just kind of sailed on him. There was either that or there's some miscommunication between his receivers on what routes they were supposed to run. I got done saying, yeah, there's no harm in throwing it in the end zone unless you do that.
That's Denver McQuarrie with the pick.
Blocking the back against Houston.
But a blocking back against Houston. But Lawrence, 2 early turnovers for Devin Thomas, and that's really uncharacteristic of him after how well he's playing the second half of the season.
And it's not necessarily just that the defense has made phenomenal plays to turn the ball over. It's just he didn't have good ball security on the fumble, and then that was a really bad throw on that interception there.
No gain on the carry. Six minutes to go here early in the first quarter, and for those of you just tuning in with us, what a wild game it's been. On Lafayette's first drive, they went 90 yards down the field, and Terrell Price punched in for 2 yards, and then Murphy got the interception for Lafayette, but then Devin Thomas fumbled it right after that, and then Houston scored a touchdown just off just one play after that. They missed the extra point, and then Thomas threw an interception, as you just saw. Now here we are, third down. Quinn Jones made the tackle.
Loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2.
Third down 12 for Houston.
As Fields could not get past the line of scrimmage. Third and 12 now on the 22. Baskins and company may be forced to throw it as Baskins throws it low, passes complete, but way short of the first down. The pass was caught by Jarrell Hamilton.
A pass caught by number 24, Hamilton.
So a win for the Lafayette defense, but Lawrence, we've seen this Houston defense. They're tenacious. They've already got 2 turnovers, so Lafayette's offense, they got to be careful in this next drive.
Defense, they're giving up big chunks of yards. They're getting up a lot of yards and a lot of explosive plays. They're forcing turnovers. That's the key. They're at +1 in the turnover department right now. So usually you hear the team that wins the turnover battle ends up winning the football game. They're down by 1 right now, but it's still early.
And there's the punt. Dylan Woods will let this one go out of bounds near the 45-yard line. We'll take a break. Stay with us here on DoresTV.
Family owned and operated since 1959, the Beacon Restaurant is the gathering place in Oxford for family and friends. Come in, grab a seat with a familiar face for a down-home breakfast and a fresh cup of coffee. You might even hear a lie or two. Breakfast not your thing? Then try our signature plate lunches. For service with a smile, come join us for any meal at the Beacon Restaurant on North Lamar in Oxford. And nah, we ain't got no sweet tea.
So I switched my car insurance to State Farm. I saved $480. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't say it.
You know what it is, right?
Yeah, don't.
It's a lot of dough.
Switch and you could save $480 with State Farm.
It's a lot of dough.
See if Marty Stark in Oxford could save you a lot of dough.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Oxford Kubota is your one-stop shop for your farm or ranch. Whether you need a zero-turn mower, compact tractor, or the impressive M-Series cab tractor, Oxford Kubota can put together a package deal to fit your needs. We offer a fully stocked parts department and a service department with factory-trained technicians that can service your tractor, ATV, or UTV, regardless of the make or model. Come by for a test drive at 93 Highway 30 East, next to Oxford Farm and Ranch. Oxford Kubota.
Welcome back to DoresTV. DoresTV would like to thank Oxford University Bank for making this happen for us to have these playoff games, hopefully more than just one playoff game, and thanks for their support all season long. Oxford University Bank. Here come the Commodores, 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line. And there's the handoff. Terrell Price picks up maybe 2.
Price on the carry, gain of 2. 2nd down 8 for the Commodores.
2nd and 8, 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Been a long first quarter, Lawrence, but there's been a lot of action.
There's been a lot of action, and I think that's part of the reason, that's what makes it seem so long. Whether it is or not, I don't know. I don't have a stopwatch going, and you never can tell even because the clock stops. But it does. You're right. It does seem it's been a long quarter. It's been an action-packed quarter for sure.
Thomas gives it to Rashawn Rocket. He's got some speed. He's going up the middle. Still on his feet. Gets outside to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Commodores.
He got free after he hit the second level because there was no second level. Houston brought a blitz. They brought 9 guys. So when the running back gets outside of the pressure, bounces outside and goes upfield with it, there's no one there to tackle him. Easy touchdown.
Rashawn Rocket running like a rocket out there. Made some juke moves and gets the ball into the end zone. Here's the extra point from Ryan Holland. It's up, and it's good. Lafayette now leads 14-6. Stay with us here on DoresTV.
Hello, this is Gant Boone with Oxford University Bank. This day and age, it is hard to beat an original, much less an Oxford original. And that is exactly what you get with OUB. We have Casasa checking and savings accounts with ATM refunds nationwide. Perfect for everyone, especially students. So whether you're a full-time resident of Oxford or just looking to get here as soon as you can, choose OUB. Live Oxford, Bank Oxford, Oxford University Bank, member FDIC.
You probably think Domino's pizza cheese comes out of a big plastic bag. And it does. But before it goes into that bag, our cheese was crafted to perfection by an award-winning mozzarella maker using milk from family-owned dairy farms. And we got help from a cheese technologist and a National Cheese Institute laureate award winner, which is really a thing. So order 2 medium, 2-topping Domino's pizzas for $5.99 each and taste why you can't judge a cheese by its bag.
Welcome to Furniture World, home of the better buy. Get more selection with even more savings. If you're needing furniture for your home, apartment, or dorm room, we have the quality that you want at the prices that you can afford. We also have interest-free financing with approved credit, plus free delivery is available within our area. So come by and see why we're Oxford's #1 furniture store.
Welcome to Doors TV, and we're back. We got Lafayette up 14-6 here early in the first half. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Doors TV, we'd like to thank State Farm, 30-year State Farm agent, located at 1004 North Lamar, and Oxford Spot, home to crispy, crunchy chicken and Hunt Brothers Pizza. I don't know if you call that an onside kick, a squib, or something, but Houston recovered.
They get it at the 35.
What was that? Like, what was that with that, Lawrence? Just trying to do a little Sean Payton, psych him out?
Sean Payton deserves every penny he gets for that onside kick in the Super Bowl.
That's why they won it.
Well, they won it because Reggie Wayne quit on his route on 2 separate occasions, and Peyton Manning threw a pick-6 on the first one.
That's got to be one of the most gutsiest football calls ever.
Well, let's be real. Who in the right? Who is ever going to? I don't think even Les Miles would try an onside kick coming out of the half.
Yeah, I think they were losing, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah.
It was all Indianapolis that first half.
The Hilltoppers had the ball, 1st and 10. Baskins trying to run outside, and he gets to the 38. I think he ran into one of his linemen on the play, which kind of disrupted that play.
I got faked out. I thought he had handed the ball off. I didn't see him pulled outside with it. Neither did the front 4 for the Commodore defense. Luckily, the second level guys were there to bring him down.
Picked up 3, 2nd and 7 on the 38-yard line. And there's the handoff. Nothing going there as the D-line of Lafayette strikes them down.
Something to watch going forward is this defense has no respect for the pass ability of Houston. They've got 2 corners and a safety out, and they've got safety help on the far side. They're putting 8 guys in the box to bring pressure. So if Houston can make that read, if they can figure that out, they might have a matchup they might like going down the field.
And here's Baskins. He throws it to McQuarrie, and it's going to be out of bounds. No penalty on the play. Good coverage by Terrence Williams.
There's the shot, but like you said, very good coverage by Terrence Williams.
4th and 7 for Houston, and they'll punt. Very chilly night here at William L. Buford Stadium. A lot of fans made the trip to support Houston and support Lafayette. As there's the punt, Dylan Woods. He's not going to return this one. It's going to roll out of bounds near the 20. So we'll take a break. Stay with us here on DoresTV.
The next time those hunger pains hit you, head to the famous Bees Barbecue, as mentioned in The Blind Side, the movie. In Oxford for 15 years and voted #1 ribs in Oxford. We'll cater all occasions, no matter how small or large the crowd is. We also serve breakfast from 6 a.m. to 9:30. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Bees Barbecue. And don't forget to call about those tailgating trays, 662-236-7090. Bees Barbecue, the best ribs in Oxford. Looking for home, health, or vehicle insurance, let Farm Bureau handle them all. Lafayette County Farm Bureau Insurance will be glad to help with any insurance need you might have. With real claim service, stop in and see Wayne Perkins or call today, 234-6232. That's 662-234-6232. Oxford, Batesville, and Senatobia Rehabilitation have a professional treatment team including board-certified physical therapists, occupational therapists, athletic trainers, and personal trainers who use advanced technology and equipment to help you achieve optimal results. We provide physical therapy to patients of all ages, ranging from therapy for joint and sport injuries to stroke recovery or work-related injuries. Oxford, Batesville, and Senatobia Rehabilitation. Healing in motion.
Welcome back to DoresTV, and here come the Commodores. They got the football back. They give it to Terrell Price, who gets it out to the 28.
Price on the carry for the Commodores. Gain of 7, 2nd down, 3 from the 28.
2nd and 3 on the 28 after the 7-yard gain. Play clock at 5. They got to hurry up and get the snap off in the shotgun. Thomas keeps it, pitches it out, and the ball's fumbled, and it's recovered by Fields. And wow, Fields has been all over the place, Lawrence. He has.
We've already seen 3 turnovers from the Commodores here in this first quarter. We've seen 4 turnovers in the first quarter total. We haven't even finished the first quarter yet.
Nuts. It's just crazy football.
From the Commodore 29.
They'll take over at the Commodore 29-yard line. What a crazy turn of events this game has brought upon us. 14-6 now. Houston won the football back, and Lawrence, I mean, to be honest, their offense has not really been stellar.
No, they haven't. The offense, I mean, they accounted for the touchdown, but that's because they got to start inside the 10-yard line. But the defense, like we said, we're gonna continue to beat this horse to death here. But the defense has played incredibly well, and once again, as has been the case when the Commodores have lost this season, it's been the offense that has let them down. Normally, it's not through turnovers like we've seen tonight. It's just been inefficiency and ineffectiveness on offense. But tonight, the story is for sure those 3 Commodore turnovers.
And Fields, Damian Fields gets nothing there.
Stopped by Reed and Quinn Jones.
40 seconds here left in the first quarter. Big 3rd down here. 25 seconds now. We'll probably get one more playoff in this quarter. And there's a flag on the play as Baskins gets nothing.
This could be offside. The defense blew that play up so quickly. I'm wondering if they maybe got a head start.
Clock stops at 19 seconds.
Nope, it's against Houston.
Ball back to the 30. 4th down, 11.
4th and 11. The offense is still on the field.
Too close to punt, too far to kick.
Flag on the play declined by the Commodores.
The penalty was declined, so 4th and 11.
I think they're just going to let the clock run.
Yeah, they'll probably just let it run, and that will probably, yes it will. It will bring us to a close in the first quarter as Lafayette leads 14-6. Big 4th down coming up for Houston when we come back on the other side. Stay with us on DoresTV.
Family owned and operated since 1959, the Beacon Restaurant is the gathering place in Oxford for family and friends. Come in, grab a seat with a familiar face for a down-home breakfast and a fresh cup of coffee. You might even hear a lie or two. Breakfast not your thing? Then try our signature plate lunches. For service with a smile, come join us for any meal at the Beacon Restaurant on North Lamar in Oxford. And nah, we ain't got no sweet tea.
So I switched my car insurance to State Farm. I saved $480. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't say it.
But you know what it is, right?
Yeah, don't.
It's a lot of dough.
Switch and you could save $480 with State Farm.
It's a lot of dough.
See if Marty Stark in Oxford can save you a lot of dough.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Oxford Kubota is your one-stop shop for your farm or ranch. Whether you need a zero-turn mower, compact tractor, or the impressive M-Series cab tractor, Oxford Kubota can put together a package deal to fit your needs. We offer a fully stocked parts department and a service department with factory-trained technicians that can service your tractor, ATV, or UTV, regardless of the make or model. Come by for a test drive at 93 Highway 30 East, next to Oxford Farm and Ranch. Oxford Kubota.
Welcome back to DoresTV, ladies and gentlemen. 4A playoffs opener, first round here, Houston and Lafayette. Houston on a 4th down. Baskins drops back the pass, throws it across the middle. Oh, it's off the fingertips of Williams, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Great defense by the Commodores.
Great defense. I mentioned it earlier, is they're going to start taking some shots down the field if they see that there's only 3 defenders back, three DBs back there. That's 2 shots on that same drive. It didn't amount to anything.
Lafayette will get the football back, and we would like to take a moment and thank Oxford Kubota, located on Highway 30 East. Oxford Kubota is a full-service tractor dealership selling Kubota tractors, lawnmowers, and RTVs, as well as a full range of tractor implements from Land Pride. Also, Furniture World, name-brand mattresses and home entertainment furniture at unbeatable prices, located at 1901 Jackson Avenue West.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 on their 30-yard line. And here's Thomas. He throws it to Dylan Woods, and it's intercepted. That's the 5th turnover of the game, and that's returned by Denver McQuarrie all the way inside the 10-yard line.
We saw it last time. There's another flag, but I got to figure that's for another block in the back. I mean, that's already 2 interceptions and a fumble on the night for Devin Thomas. We got 4 turnovers as Commodores, 1 for Houston, 5 turnovers so far in the game. This is getting ugly, and this is something that really has to be cleaned up. You know, 1 or 2 turnovers is a problem. This is a serious problem.
Yes.
He's turned it over 4 times. We haven't played a full half of football yet.
I mean, we had a really nice angle of the play, Lawrence. I mean, he really just underthrew Dylan Woods.
He underthrew him, and he stared him down too. He didn't try and look the corner off. He stared his receiver down and just threw it up. It was underthrown by about 5 yards. Easy play for the defensive back to make there.
So 11:41. Houston has the football. This is by far the most entertaining start to any game that we've seen in this 2014 Commodores season. And there's the handoff. That's Fields, and look at Vincent Lewis taken down.
And despite the 4 turnovers, the Commodores still have a 14-6 lead. That's the amazing thing.
So they're going to give him, looks like, loss of 1 on the play.
For Houston from the 27-yard line.
2nd and 11, and you see Houston has 6 points on the board. Well, Lafayette blocked their extra point on Houston's first touchdown of the game. The Baskins, he hands it off to Moore.
Fields on the carry, stopped by Jones.
Quinn Jones on the stop. Lawrence, we haven't seen a lot of success from Taylor Baskins in this game. Is he just one of those quarterbacks that's just not that good in the cold, or is the Lafayette defense scaring him?
It's the Lafayette defense is playing really well, but you know, I've said it a couple of times, is they don't look like they have any threat going down the field throwing the football, and you see that in the way the defense lines up with 2 corners and a safety.
Fields on the carry, stopped by a host of Commodores.
And the only 2 attempts down the field that the Hilltoppers have thrown have been incomplete passes.
First down, Houston, ball at the 16-yard line.
They're going to have Houston's going to have to try and get this done running the football, which plays right into the strength of this defense.
They'll give them the first down, surprisingly, and it's 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. Ten minutes to go here early on in the second quarter. In the red zone again, and that's Baskins. He does the quick handoff to Fields, and that won't get anything either. Maybe a yard.
Maybe not at this spot on the field, but maybe if they, you know, at their next possession, or if they're at midfield or their own 40, I'd like to see a little bit of play action from Houston, because I think it could be very successful.
We have yet to see that from the Hilltoppers. And Lawrence, it's not a particularly big offensive line either, because they look small matched up against Lafayette. There's Baskins. I think he tried to pitch it outside there to Uri Shepard, but he didn't.
Baskin on the carry, stopped by Jones.
3rd down and 9 yards. Ball on the 13 now. 3rd and 7, actually. He picked up 2 on the last play. Big play here for both teams. Just 5 combined turnovers. Not look pretty on either offense. Baskins pitches the ball, and I think that was Fields who just flat out that was May, excuse me. May just fell down because he knew he was going to get tackled.
They're bringing their kicker out to attempt the 37-yarder.
4th down, 12 for Houston.
They're going to kick the field goal here, and one of our reporters on DoresTV told us that he was missing some chippies early before the game, so we'll see.
But they don't matter then. This is when they matter.
That's right. There it is. It's up, and he got it from 37 yards. Parker West, he kind of curved that, hooked it, had a little wind on it, and it's good. So score 14-9. Lafayette leads. Stay with us here on DoresTV.
Hello, this is Gant Boone with Oxford University Bank. This day and age, it is hard to beat an original, much less an Oxford original. And that is exactly what you get with OUB. We have Casasa checking and savings accounts with ATM refunds nationwide. Perfect for everyone, especially students. So whether you're a full-time resident of Oxford or just looking to get here as soon as you can, choose OUB. Live Oxford, Bank Oxford, Oxford University Bank, member FDIC.
You probably think Domino's pizza cheese comes out of a big plastic bag. And it does. But before it goes into that bag, our cheese was crafted to perfection by an award-winning mozzarella maker using milk from family-owned dairy farms. And we got help from a cheese technologist and a National Cheese Institute laureate award winner, which is really a thing. So order 2 medium, 2-topping Domino's pizzas for $5.99 each and taste why you can't judge a cheese by its bag.
Welcome to Furniture World, home of the better buy. Get more selection with even more savings. If you're needing furniture for your home, apartment, or dorm room, we have the quality that you want at the prices that you can afford. We also have interest-free financing with approved credit, plus free delivery is available within our area. So come by and see why we're Oxford's #1 furniture store.
West to kick off. Back deep.
Welcome back to DoresTV, everyone. We got some playoff matchup right here between Lafayette and Houston, and Tavon Joyner will return this one past the 20. Still on his feet, gets past the 30, tackled at the 37-yard line. Tavon Joyner doesn't get a carry, but he has, has not carried the ball this whole game, but did well right there.
That's how you can insert yourself into the starting lineup right there, or at least get some reps at the tailback position. Good returns on special teams.
Commodores take over 1st and 10 at the 36.
The concession stand here at William L. Buford Stadium selling hot chocolate, Lawrence, and that would be very nice up here in the broadcast booth.
I'm fine except for my toes. My toes are...
Yeah, man, so
that's what's killing me.
1st and 10 for Lafayette. 8 minutes to go here. Devin Thomas will give it to Tay Owens. Owens, there's a flag on the play. It's got some room, though. Oh, he gets hit from behind, tackled about the 46. But
Owens on the carry.
We'll see what the officials say about this penalty.
Chop block.
Chop block on the defense, so that's good news for the Commodores.
Chop block against Houston.
As they'll move up, that's a first down.
Carry to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 on the 36. That's a big play for the Commodores, as they've had a lot of penalties against them already.
I think there's some consultation on whether that's going to be from the spot of the foul, the original line of scrimmage, or if they're going to add that to the end of Tay Owens' run. I think that's what Coach Robertson's out there trying to figure out right now.
They confirmed it a chop block, and yes, so it's actually. Oh yeah, Lawrence, that's very good because it happened when Owens was carrying the football, so they'll move it 15 yards from where he was tackled, which was at the 47. So ball will be on the 31-yard line. First and 10. Here's Devin Thomas. Tries to find the signal.
Got the defense to show themselves a little bit. They were showing a little bit of pressure. Let's see if they back out of it.
And Thomas, he will give it to Price. Price got some room. Look at that speed. He cuts outside, getting blocked, but he gets tackled near the 27-yard line.
He tried to bounce it to the outside, get over to the sideline. He thought he was going to get a better block than he did. He should have just kind of kept going north with it.
Now it's 2nd down.
2nd down 4 from the 26.
2nd and 4 from the 26, 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lawrence, it's playoff time. Have you seen any difference in how the Commodores are playing? Because they seem to be playing very aggressive offensively.
They're aggressive offensively, and I'm wondering if that's kind of what's factored into some of these turnovers here. Is because
that may be so.
Is when you try, let's be perfectly honest here. Is they were a very conservative offense. Now they took advantage of opportunities that were presented to them once they, found their rhythm, found their feet, and got hot towards the end of the season. But they weren't taking shots downfield. They weren't misdirection or trick plays. There's a little bit more of that tonight, a little bit more aggressive, and it's paid off. They've got 14 points, but they've also got those 4 turnovers, which is a serious problem they need to fix if they want to be competitive here in the postseason.
Here's Tay Owens. He's Gets past a couple defenders inside the 5-yard line. And Lawrence, it's Price, it's Owens, it's back and forth.
They can't stop them.
First down, Commodores. Commodores ball, first and goal from the 5.
First and goal from the 5-yard line is Devin Thomas and company. They're in the I formation now. We don't see a lot of this from the Doors. They'll give it to Price. The line pushes him, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Just run right up the gut. You can't stop me. I'm going to punch this in for 6. He's a beast. He really is.
Holland on for the extra point.
Holland will attempt the extra point, and Lawrence, you had Jeremy Liggins. He came from Lafayette, now at Ole Miss. Price is a huge back, and he's probably a guy they ought to look after, as well as a lot of teams. He's a great player. There's the extra point, and it's good. 21-9 is the score. We'll take a break. Stay with us on DoresTV.
Houston 9.
The next time those hunger pains hit you, head to the famous Bees Barbecue, as mentioned in The Blind Side, the movie. In Oxford for 15 years and voted #1 ribs in Oxford. We'll cater all occasions, no matter how small or large the crowd is. We also serve breakfast from 6 a.m. to 9:30. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Bees Barbecue. And don't forget to call about those tailgating trays, 662-236-7090. The Bees Barbecue, the best ribs in Oxford. Looking for home, health, or vehicle insurance, let Farm Bureau handle them all. Lafayette County Farm Bureau Insurance will be glad to help with any insurance need you might have. With real claim service, stop in and see Wayne Perkins or call today, 234-6232. That's 662-234-6232. Oxford, Batesville, and Senatobia Rehabilitation have a professional treatment team including board-certified physical therapists, occupational therapists, athletic trainers, and personal trainers who use advanced technology and equipment to help you achieve optimal results. We provide physical therapy to patients of all ages, ranging from therapy for joint and sport injuries to stroke recovery or work-related injuries. Oxford, Batesville, and Senatobia Rehabilitation. Healing in motion.
And we're back here on DoresTV. I'm Browning Stubbs alongside Lawrence Dockery. And we'd like to thank Deals Auto Repair. Deals Auto Repair and Glass Company, featuring automotive repair, motorcycle repair, new tires, oil changes, and now selling propane. Owned by Tony Deal, Lafayette High Class of 1991, and located at 2211 University Avenue. For money, they'll fix or clean anything. Go Doors from Deals Auto Repair and Glass Company.
Got a late flag for a late hit out of bounds on that kickoff return.
Yeah, this one
Personal foul against the Commodores.
will go against Commodores as there's a personal foul.
And it was. That was a good call.
Houston will have it 1st and 10 at the Commodores.
I mean, he stepped out of bounds to 25 and got popped at the 30.
Houston hustles to the line. And there's the handoff, and that D-line led by Vincent Lewis says no sir as he's taken down. Great defense by Lafayette as Fields had nowhere to go.
Loss of 1, 2nd down 11 from the 37.
And, you know, Lawrence, we see that Houston's got a long way to go on this drive, and they've had their 2 scoring drives on Commodore mistakes, as there was a Devin Thomas fumble that they returned and scored a touchdown off of, and then there was the interception that Thomas threw. Baskins runs outside, cuts back in, actually, makes a solid play out of it, picks up 8.
I mentioned that the defense was stacking the box with 8 and 9 guys. Is they did a really good job of keeping contained down the field. They didn't let any of the receivers get open on scrum. When quarterback rolls out like that and it's a scramble play,